Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for January 26th through February 9th. And this is what the forecast is, the patterns forecast to look like during this period. We have a ridge here over the East Pacific, and it builds into the west. Broad trough here across the nation. This is GFS showing a kind of a split flow. And then we have another ridge across the Caribbean and the Western Atlantic. And this will gradually build in as we go through time. Now, a storm system will be exiting the Northeast during this period. We'll look at that at the surface and what happened to my maps. Okay, got to reload. So, just bear with me. I have more models, but I'm going to do with these for now. Okay, and then we'll go here. Now we got it here. Now here's the 26th, and here's the system. Here's the system that will be affecting the region here. Start with some snow across the northern mid-Atlantic, and then it kind of lifts out later on Thursday, and then we'll have some snow downwind of the Great Lakes, and then we'll have a secondary coastal development following the system. Then we'll have this Alberta Clipper system that will move eastward, and that will bring some cold air south into the north central states. So below normal temperature forecast for the region, with the anomalies near 25 degrees or more will be possible. And then energy will consolidate along the Gulf Coast over the weekend. Then we'll have another system here, and that will lift northeastward, and this will bring some rain to the a good swath of rain that will spread northward from the Gulf Coast into the Northeast. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for January 31st to February 4th. Now we have this ridge here of the East Pacific, strong ridge. Here we still have our ridge here of the Caribbean above normal heights across the Western Atlantic. And then we'll have a broad trough here covering much of the country for this region. So I'm forecasting for this forecast period below normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies near 6 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures for the southeast, with the ridge building in, with the anomalies near 6 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%, or 35 to 45%. Then we have above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is near 40%. Now we're going to get to the period for February 5th to the 9th. And the change that I was talking about, I don't know if it'll be occurring because the polar vortex still remains strong. So this would be for the 5th to the 9th. And we still have our ridge here across the Caribbean, but this ridge here kind of lifts back up to the north, as some of the models show. But then we have this broad trough covering the northern states above normal heights here. Then, but some of the models also have it centered here in the west. So I'm going to call for this forecast period. The only change from the previous period is to extend this area below normal temperatures eastward, cover the northern mid-Atlantic and the northeast. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence is near 35%. Below normal precipitation forecast here, probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for January 26th through February 9th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.